it's a real thing. Intro, let's go with another flow. Ain't your average entertainment show. More to entertainment than what's on the screen. Connecting dots on what you see.
Welcome back. Entertainment Zone, Paul Amadeus Lane, HollywoodNewsSource.com and ABC News Radio KeyNet. So happy to have you with me. We are getting a sneak peek into season 6 of the 100 that's getting ready about to drop. Getting ready about to drop. Or, yeah, about to drop. Getting ready to drop. Sometimes it don't work right. But thank you for staying with me. Yes, we've chatted with the executive producer. We've chatted with many of the stars. If you missed any of the interviews, go back and check it out. But now we're going to talk to an OG who was there since 2014 when the season aired. Talking about Sachin Sahel. And he joins me to talk about Dr. Jackson, what we have to look forward to about his character, and just over the years how his character had changed and morphed into something and going to morph in even more living on a new planet. So let's check out what Sachin had to say about season 6.
What's beautiful about the show is that, you know, every year we kind of come into the new circumstances still having to deal with the ramifications of what happened last season. The writers are brilliant about that, in that a storyline is never just kind of done. We always make sure that it has time to breathe. So you start the next season still kind of dealing with the previous season, and then you kind of are melded into the new storyline. This season, more than anything, I think they've blended that together, because not only is it just a new circumstance that's thrust upon us, we're literally on a new world. So many things have happened. We've been asleep for over 100 years, you know. So they do such a good job of blending those storylines. I think it makes it fun as an actor to have to deal with who you were. So you come in the season being like, this is who I was, and then adjust to who you become over what happens. So it's fun.
I tell you, as a fan watching the show, I remember from the pilot to where we're at today, I'm like, man, there's no more Earth. I mean, good night. I mean, talk about just some of your former castmates who didn't make it to the new world. I'm sure you're going to miss them and working with them. And talk about some of your memorable moments. Yeah,
this show is great in that, like you can see, we all get along all the time. We're all so tight. Even the people that were added on the show, like Mike Beach, Chai Hansen. There are so many people that have been added onto the show that unfortunately, due to the nature of the show, are no longer with us. We'll always remember them, and we still talk to them to this day. But working with Mike Beach, I think, was one of the most eye-opening experiences, because he's such a talented, brilliant actor, the way he handles himself on set as well as while he was acting. So just working with him in scenes, I remember the first line I ever heard him say was, "We can't spare the supplies." And I thought, just hearing it, I'm like, that might be the sexiest thing I've ever heard. It was strong, it was powerful, and he just was standing there doing it. So I learned a lot from him, and he's a good friend to this day. Love you, Mike Beach.
So what's been your most memorable episode?
It'll be this season for sure, and I can't talk about it. Unfortunately, this is like the season that is shrouded in the most secrecy we've ever had, which I love. But definitely this season, there's a lot of stuff that happens that I don't think anybody's really prepared for, that you're all going to love so much.
Well, I look forward to catching up with you at Comic-Con. Then we can talk about it, and we can talk about how good it is.
I'm trying to talk to people about it, and I'm saying, I can't say anything. I hope you really like it. You're going to. It's unbelievable, but I'm not going to say anything, because I am the spoiler police. I don't want it to ever get spoiled.
The awesome Sachin Sahel. Enjoyed chatting with him about his character and what we have to look forward to. And wow, it's almost upon us, friends. Season 6. Well, we're not done. We have a couple more we're gonna catch up with. We're gonna catch up with an old familiar face that used to be a regular on Stargate SG-1, who is now a part of the cast of the 100, so you don't want to miss that coming up. Who am I talking about? You have to stay tuned to find out. Be right back here.